Hello and welcome. Today is November 13th, 2023, and I'm here to do our weekly check in. So let's begin. If you're wearing headphones, please lower the volume. I welcome in my spirit guides and holy angels, highest and greatest good. I welcome messages of love and light that bring healing and love to all. Please bless this reading. Thank you. All right, guys. So, yes, I am still a little bit sick. If you've been waiting for the next reading, thank you for your patience. Hopefully, by next week, I should be 100, right? Without further ado, I want to go ahead and get into the reading. I know some of you guys are eager to hear about what Spirit has to say in terms of the collective twin flame energies. But before I get into it, I want to announce a few things. So the first thing is that on smibdmbath.com, I have my lovely candles that are on clearance. I have 3 left. And so this is one of them. I also have Jamaican Me Crazy and Sweetgrass as a candle. And so what I'll do is I will mark them down as $10 a piece. Um, also, I have some fresh sweetgrass. You can find this over on Etsy. Also on my website, scorpiomoonintuition.com. And last but not least, I have my gift boxes that are now available on Foxy Teas. And you can get 20% off on any of the boxes. So if you're interested, this sale lasts until November 20th. So check it out, foxyteas.com. The link should be in the description box below. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the reading because I know that all of us are curious to see what the energies are like for our divine counterparts. So let's see. Spirit, can you please reveal to me clear messages in regards to divine, masculine, collective energies? Thank you, Spirit. What can you reveal to me about divine, masculine? What is the situation dealing with divine, masculine? Also, what is the situation with divine, feminine? Can you tell me a little bit about both energies, please, Spirit? Masculine and feminine energy. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I really feel that for the masculines, we have your hope, prison, and reverse and priest. You know, masculines, they're no longer stuck in whatever that is going on in their 3D physical life. I really feel that masculines, they're really tapping into their higher states of consciousness. Um, for some, they've been doing a little bit of reading. Maybe they're learning more about spirituality. You know, if masculine was feeling hopeless in the past, I really feel that they are hopeful these days. Now, as I'm recording this, today is the new moon in Scorpio. And trust me, guys, I have been feeling it. Okay. Um, so yeah, tell me how you guys feel around this new moon energies. I know that over the weekend, I totally cleaned my place and it's still not clean. So there's just so much purging and letting go, like a sense of change and transformation. Because I see here with the prison card, you know, masculines, they're just not like stuck in their old way of thinking. I really feel that they've gone spiritual or they're more open towards their higher self. You know, I really feel like masculines, they're actually in a better place. Now, for my feminines, we have a letter, a friend, both in reverse, and also journey in the upright position. What I'm saying with feminine is that perhaps you're holding yourself back from sending masculine a message. Okay, why? Maybe it's because you guys are no longer on that friendship level, or perhaps you really feel that befriending a masculine at this time is something that you really shouldn't push for. I definitely see that, you're on this journey, you're not going anywhere, and it's taking a long time. So while masculine is gaining hope, feminines, you're being patient. Okay, at least that's what I'm seeing here so far. So let me go ahead and get some clarification. Spirit, can you please clarify the energies of a masculine collective? Yeah, so we have here a soulmate. Can you tell me more about this soulmate energy? Spirit, what can you tell me more about this soulmate energy? What can you tell me about the soulmate? Okay, we have anger. So here's the thing. Masculines, they're no longer being angry at the karmic because they understand that if they fall victim towards, being angry, then the karmic already wins, right? Because masculine would be allowing the karmic to make them angry. I really do feel that this soulmate card is really in connection to the karmic, not necessarily divine feminine, okay, or the divine counterpart. Anything else that we need to know, spirit, about masculine? Is there anything else, spirit? Yeah. So we have your ignorance. Perhaps masculine knows that they would be ignorant if they were to stay angry at the karmic situation. They have hope that they can let it go. So, honestly, this is like a karmic lesson that masculine is learning, at least from what I can see around this time. Spirit, can you please clarify the feminine energy? What can you tell me about a divine feminine? What is the energy here about a divine feminine? Thank you. For some of my feminines, you guys are at a distance. You guys are not really with your divine counterpart. I do feel like there's some space, physical space between the two of you. We have nervous and stressed. So perhaps, feminines. Okay, about your twin flame. Some of my feminines, maybe, you've given up on like expectations. Like, when is this whole twin flame thing going to manifest? Yeah, you're really humble this week. So honestly, I really feel like for both sides, for the feminine side, you're very humbled. You know, if you're not sending a message to the masculine, um, I see here nervous and stressed. For some, you feel nervous that, by you not sending a message to your divine counterpart, that you're missing an opportunity to maybe have a connection. But as I've always talked about this for many years, masculines are already connected with my feminines, okay, through telepathic communication. This is mind to mind consciousness. You don't have to send masculine a physical text message in order for them to hear from you, feminine. If you understand this whole twin flame connection, okay, if you're not physically a friend, to the masculine because, there is a karmic. Because I clearly do see that there's still like some karmic residue on the masculine side, especially if they're angry at their soulmate. They're still learning a lesson from that person. Yes, we are in 2023. We're going into 2024. And still, masculines are still like learning these karmic lessons from the karmic partner. Okay, that's for some, that's not for everyone, but at least I see it here clearly. So, feminines, if you're nervous and stressed about not being able to send masculine a message, because you guys are no longer on that friendship level, okay, I see that regardless if you're talking to your divine counterpart or not, you're humbled. Okay, you're humbled by this journey. So, I really feel like this is like experience, right? Because you have learned how to be patient for the masculine to really be ready to communicate to feminine on a physical level, even though I'm not really seeing much of that right now. Now, some of you guys, you're still talking to your divine counterpart. Okay, I'm not really talking about your personal situation, but generally speaking, I feel like collectively, masculines are still working on some kind of karmic clearing, and feminines, your karma is to really be at this place of being humble in this present moment. Okay, even though that there is no contact or communication with your person. Okay, at least that's what I'm seeing here this week. So let's see what else. Spirit, can you please reveal to me clear messages in regards to masculine and feminine energies? How they both currently think and feel towards one another? What do they both want? And what is the outcome? What can you tell me about the present current energies of our collective twin flame energies? Thank you, Spirit. What can you tell me about this collective? Thank you. And if the karmic energy wants to come through, please reveal karmic energy. Okay, yeah, we have here the tower. Okay, again, scorpionic energy, right? So there is a little bit of resistance, okay, at least from what I can see. Something needs to be let go of. And, perhaps it's because maybe in the past 7 years, things haven't really worked out. Okay. Um, it took a lot of time. For some, you have to wait 7 years in order for something to manifest. Okay. That's for someone, that's not for everyone. Also, I see here the Two of Cups. So this is about like ending a relationship after maybe a period of 7 years. So it hasn't really ended yet. Okay. So regardless of the timing, if you want to put it into context with your personal situation, if masculine is in a relationship with someone else, I really feel like they need to get out of that relationship. It's taking a long time. Okay. But there's like this maybe this attachment. Now, earlier on, I saw that masculines, okay, they're angry at the karmic. They're trying not to go there. Okay. Why would they put themselves in a position where they're angry when they're allowing themselves for the karmic to win? Okay. To make masculine angry. So, they're learning to, I guess, learn how to manage, okay, their emotions. Yeah, I see that masculines, they're really bored these days, and they've just been putting themselves into work. And I really feel like for some of my twins, okay, This divine masculine, I really feel like they're preparing themselves for a new chapter for the new year. I see here the wheel. So if masculine is ready to work on taking a chance, okay, they just don't know how. They're not very clear on, I guess the process. Maybe it's because they don't have the means necessary to do this right now. But I see that they need to let go of any kind of attachments, really let go of the anger that they have, any kind of animosity. There could be arguments that this masculine is having with the karmic. And for some, it could be towards the feminine. Okay, that's for a few, that's not for everyone. Again, being in two minds about what to do. I really feel like for some of these masculines, they're having a hard time of letting go of the karmic partner. Why? Maybe it's because they're used to being in that relationship. Maybe they haven't really thought things through, to really be with the divine feminine. At this point, I see that feminines, you're holding yourselves back from reaching out or contacting the masculine, because you're in acceptance of this journey. Okay. So if the masculine isn't ready to reach out and connect with the feminines, I really feel like feminines, you have this awareness, you're being humbled. Okay. Because masculines, I really see that they still don't know what to do. Okay. Again, so far I'm seeing a little bit of duality going on with the masculine's state of consciousness because you know, I'm not saying that they're really focused on the feminine. I really feel like they're really focused on the karmic. Okay, whatever that is in front of them. For some, it's because of kids. Like one of the reasons why that these masculines are staying stuck in a karmic relationship is because of their children. They're not very clear. Okay, they're trying to listen to the voice in their head, but they're not sure. Okay, so I really feel like this week masculine lacks a sense of clarity. Again, being stuck in their head. There's a lot of stuck energy. This is like a really tough energy that I'm sensing coming from this masculine collective. Yeah, not being able to defend themselves. With the Queen of Wands energy, I really feel that if we're talking about the feminines, look, we have like this light in your hand and you're holding out this rod. So this is like being inspired. Also, we just had the festival lights. It's still going on in India. It's called Diwali. So honestly, I feel like for my feminines, if you're kind of to yourself, you're really focused more on like the light, okay, that is surrounding you. This could be your job. This could be like your sense of well-being, okay? This could be about your health, your intuition. Again, with this new moon, this is about new beginnings. So masculine is starting to see. I really feel like, their heart is still open towards this idea of feminine energy. They're trying to get out of feeling like they're not good enough. That's why they're holding back. For some, they've been an asshole. Possibly because, they've been in some sort of like argument with the karmic. Okay, I'm not really getting that they're angry at the feminine. There's something that's going on in the masculine's life that's making them feel a little bit off. But I see that masculine, they really want to work on the situation with the feminine and give an offer. So again, there's this energy of masculines wanting to give an offer towards the feminine. Are they there yet? No. Okay, I'm not seeing it. Okay, but like I said in previous readings, every week counts towards the next step, okay, at least from what I can see. But right now at this time, I still see the masculine dealing with the karmic energy. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, they are holding their energy back. So, they're not allowing the feminine. Okay, so they're thinking they don't love the karmic, okay? They can't even emote their feelings towards the feminine. Feminine, you're turning your back away from this masculine, okay? Because you feel you can't go back to the masculine. That's why you're not picking up the phone and contacting the masculine. Again, that's not everyone's energy, okay? But for a majority of my feminines, you decided to turn your back away from the masculine because the masculine is still dealing with the karmic. There's a blockage here. Okay. That's why masculine's heart is blocked. So if you haven't been feeling the love coming from the masculine, I see it's because of this other energy. So masculines, they're not happy. We have here the 10 of cups. Okay. Again, high priestess energy, it's in reverse. They can't really think straight. Okay. For my feminines, we have the world. You know that this isn't over. Hence, you're on the journey. We saw in the very beginning, but you were on the horse, but you weren't moving forward. Okay. You're going slow. So, I really feel like for my feminines, you really are trying to move forward with your life. I definitely do see that. You're looking the other way. I see all the signs of the feminines trying their best to just move on. Okay. But there's this energy here of the masculine. If they're not happy, they don't know what to do about the feminine. Okay. Also, how to deal with the karmic. So, wow, we have the star. Okay, so they hope that for some, if they're in a legal situation, they really hope that they can get a divorce or they can get out of this situation with the karmic. Right now, things are not balanced, and it's not fair. Um, they're this is what they're hoping, they're wishing for right now. Now, feminines, you really want to contact, but you know that it wouldn't be fair or right for you to reach out to the masculines because, you haven't heard from the masculine. So, the challenge for the masculine is to really open up, okay? Really their heart. Okay? So we have here the King of Cups in reverse. Their heart is blocked. At least that's what they're thinking. They feel like they can't express how they feel because they're in a situation that they're not happy in. Clearly, because there is a karmic, okay, that is blocking the connection here. Feminines, okay, you're seeing things. You're saying that you need to heal. Okay. Maybe for some, you haven't really healed completely. I see that it's sewn up, right? So you've healed at least for the most part, but it still hurts. So in the outcome, masculines, they don't want to fight, but they do want to communicate to you. Feminine, you really feel like you also want to communicate to the masculine, but it just wouldn't be right because you don't want to overstep the boundaries, okay, where masculine is. Possibly because they're in another situation or there's a third party energy that's blocking the connection between the two of you. That's why I see here masculines, they're holding themselves back because they don't have the strength to really do this. Okay. Feminines, you want to know the truth. Or maybe the truth is that, you don't have the energy to go forward towards masculine. So it's like a stalemate, right? So masculines, they really want to work on this. This is like in the future or the near future. They still need to work on self-love. Do they love themselves? Do they honor themselves? Or is this still about, the other person? Feminines, you've been watching the masculine and you really feel like you can't really offer your feelings, you know, to the masculine, at least not now. Masculine's sitting here thinking about what to do and they're just not clear. And you're losing your patience, but you're still on this journey. So, I mean, at least for this week, guys, okay, the karmic situation isn't over. Masculine is still dealing with that, okay? Are they thinking of the feminine? Yes, but in a very small way. Are they ready to like make moves? No. I'm not seeing it. Feminine, you're I see you're trying to walk away. It's the best thing, at least for now. If the masculine is meant to come back into your life, they will. Okay, you understand that. And I really feel like for some of my feminines, you're trying to like do the best that you can in your present day situation and not let this masculine drag you backwards, right? Because nothing is going anywhere at this point, at least from what I can see. Masculines, they still don't have the strength to really push things forward towards the feminine. But there's this lingering energy, like this string that comes together between the two of you, but it's just still not in alignment where you guys can, like, I guess, tighten the knot, right? Yeah, so they're kind of disappointed over here. Okay, maybe it's because um they want to know, like, would you forgive them? Would you take them back? Okay, again, going back on the same energies that I was reading for in the past couple of weeks. Am I good enough? After all this time, I'm still stuck with a karmic, dealing with the same BS, and yeah, they're angry at themselves, not so much angry at the karmic, even though that the karmic is making them angry. But I really feel like this is like something necessary for the masculines to really learn in order for them to really, learn from this so that they can evolve and really connect to their higher self. Feminines, I see here the lovers. You've decided to like, hey, maybe it's just time to just cut it off. Masculines they're walking away because they don't feel good. Again, feminines, I see Nine of Swords energy. You're trying to get out of your head. So, oh God, man. It's like, whatever this is, it is not like union energy, like equation. This is like more of a repelling energy situation. I really feel like you guys are still not ready yet. You guys are living separate lives, and masculine is still dealing with the karmic. They still don't have what it takes to just, choose the connection with the feminine. That's why I say mind to mind connection is possibly like the best way to go, at least for now. Okay. And for those, if you're talking to your divine counterpart, I would keep the conversation light, because any kind of like uh anger message might trigger them to just like shut you out. Okay. At least that's the vibe that I'm picking up so far. So let me see what else is going on here. What is the hidden truth? So, Spirit, what does masculine want to say towards the feminine? What is the message that they would like to say? I wish I could share my good news with you. Okay. They wish, but they're not doing it. So many things remind me of you, and I don't react when people mention you. So again, they're like living that double life or living a lie. You know, one minute, they're living their life with the karmic, but when they have their quiet moments, they're thinking of you. If somebody's, like bringing the past up and they're like, hey, did you talk to so and so? I haven't heard you talk about X, Y, and Z lately. They're just feigning ignorance. They're pretending like they don't remember. Okay. Um, but they do. Yeah. What did I say? I remember every detail of that day. I look for you everywhere. So, I mean, masculines, they're thinking about the feminines. Are they doing anything about it? No. Okay. Um, well, let's see what spirit has to say because, I really don't feel like this is like an energy of pushing. Even though we have like a Scorpio new moon, this is really tough energy, guys. Um, if you're not ready, you're not ready. Okay. You don't want to force it. If you're trying to like do your own thing, in the meanwhile, I would say maybe it's time to just like be humble about it and do your own thing. Until the masculine is really ready to open up, um, I don't see like forcing the situation or a conversation is going to be beneficial. And I think that feminine, you already know that you're probably tapping into um, your intuition there, right? Uriel and the Sphinx. This is a number 21. Let's see. The archangel Uriel stands before the Sphinx under a full moon. The Sphinx is usually shown with the body of a lion, indicating strength, and the head of a king, showing authority and intelligence. But more than this, the Sphinx represents the enigmatic and inscrutable, the silent holder of truth and ancient mysteries of the world. Here, the archangel Uriel connects and confers with the great source of mystery. This card shows that it's time for you to do the most important and possibly the most difficult work in your life, the digging, the inner discovery that takes you to your deepest self and your deepest power. Even the great Sphinx had to be dug out many times from the blowing desert winds that buried it up in its neck. And you must dig diligently too. You may have to chip away at the rock like substance of your old beliefs and histories so that you can get to the truth inside. But don't worry, you have begun already and you've made considerable inroads. There's also someone here to help you, Uriel, whose name also means fire of God. You can work directly in your meditations with this archangel for self understanding, transformation, and guidance. Also, be on the lookout for someone in your daily life whom Uriel has sent. This could be a teacher, a mentor, or even a new friend who shares a kinship with you about this inner quest. It is a relationship of great value that comes in time of profound power. Don't diminish the importance of this phase. It is this that leads you to your initiation to your higher power. So again, okay, today is the new moon, and this screams like scorpionic energy all over about change and transformation. It's not necessarily about like coming into union with a divine counterpart. This is about working on yourself. If you feel like, there's some stuff that you need to really work on, this is the time to do it. Okay. If you're not ready for union and you got personal issues, work on that. Okay. You don't want to work on like all of the triggering stuff, when you come into union with your divine counterpart. So I would say, do some inner reflection. You could cross paths with a friend that you guys are going through the same thing. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. Everything doesn't have to be about romance, right? I mean, this is about soul growth. And so, you know if this is a lead up for divine masculine, divine feminine to gain the courage and strength to really face themselves, but also eventually towards each other, I really feel like this is the opportune time to do so. Okay. That's what I have, guys. So I really hope that this was helpful. Let me know. Thank you all for watching. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at www.scorpionmoonintuition.com. And I'm just going to give you a fair warning. I might be slow. I'm still sick. So, if you guys are booking, um, just be patient, okay? And if you're not in a rush, then obviously you can book the reading, and when I get to it, I'll get to it. But if you do like an expedited, I would just say, contact me first to see like what day is appropriate, if you want to cut the line or whatnot. And then I can give you some key dates, okay, or some times that would be the best to do so. That's what I have, guys. So again, if you're interested in the candles or my latest, the gift boxes, I don't have any pictures of it. I did post it on Instagram at some point. But go ahead and check that out. It's 20% off. There's everything in that box. If you want to give to a loved one, a friend. Um, yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.